And we might be witnessing history again with MP tonight. He now has a chance to set the record for the most three-pointers in a single season. We know the current record, of course, is with Steph Curry. MP could break that tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Luka Doncic out there with Clarkson. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Kyle Anderson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Bailey. And it's George in at the point guard. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Now here's Anderson. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
James outside. Clarkson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Doncic. Back to Clarkson. In the corner, it's James. Lakers working the ball around now. MP again from deep. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here's George. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
Now here's Ayton. Here's MP. To the paint. This one for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Anderson. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Bailey misses. Los Angeles leading by 5. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. To the middle, here's Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's George. His last outing with 20 points. To halt the run, drains the three-pointer. George has got 6.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
And here is Doncic. MV left side. Here's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is George. He has 6. Here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Shots good by Clarkson.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Bailey. Count the basket. He's got 8.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
Now, here's Clarkson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 9. Driving inside. George finds Markkanen. Back to George. Anderson outside. Kessler, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Kessler. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Out left to the wing. Here's George. And a miss there on the triple. Clarkson outside. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the miss by MP and the basket by Bailey.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James kicks to Clarkson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bailey with the ball, covered by MP. Three-pointer, Markkanen knocks down the 3-ball.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Clarkson for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Bailey with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Jazz passing it around. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Misses the wing jab. Los Angeles leading by 8. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
The putback, and George able to finish. George has got 8.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
We called timeout, and Los Angeles Lakers 31, Utah Jazz 23. First quarter, 3 minutes 50 seconds. We need to get this lead up. And I'm trying to break the 3-point record in a single season of all time.
And Utah making a change here. Collier's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Dalton Knecht, he's checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Here's Knecht. Clarkson for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, George throws it up high, and Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Here's Knecht. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Clarkson's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Here's Bailey. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Bailey's got 13.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Clarkson passes to Reeves. Back to Clarkson. From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 33 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Down low, stolen by Knecht. In the corner, it's MP. No good on the 3. Utah's gotten a lot of shots off from 3-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Kessler with it. 11-point game his last outing. Outside, George. Offensive rebound. Kessler with the bucket. He's got 6.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
Back to MP. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. He's guarded by Knecht. George dishes to Markkanen. Kessler a screen on Reeves. And it's Collier missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Kessler passes to Bailey. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bailey's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Jazz.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Here's MP. He's got 36. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Clarkson kicks to Vanderbilt. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most 3s in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of 3-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Going for a three-point record.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Hayes in at the center.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as
nice shot, Austin Reeves.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Aston Yang. Now, Filipowski. Shoots the three, and the three ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Vanderbilt. Rebound, Utah. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards. Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
James looking it over. The rebound by Niang.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Collier. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like
nice,
you got
LeBron
13 or 14
James.
teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Los Angeles Lakers 53, Utah Jazz 44. Second quarter, 9 minutes and 13 seconds.
The Lakers making a switch here. Connects checked in. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Collier, guarded by Smart. Clock at 4. And it's Collier missing. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. James finds Doncic. Back to James. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. The three for Doncic. Good on the
Nice shot,
triple.
Luka.
Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
He takes it in, and they pick up 2.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Doncic passes to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. The three from George. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. No one covering. Anderson's got it back down to within single digits for the Jams.
Shot ready on the catch. Kyle Anderson in the catch and shoot.
James crowbars it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside, George. Here's Collier. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the wing jumper. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 9 points. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game.
LeBron.
Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
James kicks to Doncic. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left. Bailey's checked in for Collier. The Lakers also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And MP subbed in for Austin Reeves. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Utah.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Oh, late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
James dishes to MP. Together from 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
George passes to Bailey. To the wing on the left. Anderson outside. Inside. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
The 3 from LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's George. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Anderson. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Bailey. And it's off from three-point range. Over in the corner, Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
16 feet away, and that's good for 2. And that's now 21 points for Ace Bailey. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. The Jazz shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Fires for 3, and Bailey gets it to go on the assist by George. Bailey's got 24.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Los Angeles Lakers 74, Utah Jazz 69, up by 5 points in a minute and 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. The Lakers #1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Back to Clarkson. The tray. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so George will bring it up for Utah. 8-point game. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Bailey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lakers shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Back to MP. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. And George kicks to Anderson. Back to George. Pass to Anderson. Now Bailey. Off target with his 3.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
George passes to Anderson. Back to George. And here is Markkanen. Kessler finds Markkanen. Here's George. Guarded by Doncic.
Really
Shot clock
good
at
defense.
6. George passes to Anderson. Shoots over Hachimura. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so we wrap up the first half. Los Angeles on top, leading by 14. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Welcome, everyone. How about MP in the first half? Everything clicking for him.
Well, they're running the offense through MP, a guy who just continues to elevate his game, never stops working. This is why he is where he is today.
And that's why his team is where they are after the first half. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Doncic. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Bailey in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Chalk up 2 there. Bailey's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Utah.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
James kicks to Clarkson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And finished off by Bailey.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make just about any shot on any type of defender.
Back to Clarkson. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 10. MP finds Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Bailey, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bailey's got 32 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James kicks to MP. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 14.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
George sets a screen for Bailey. From downtown, Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
James, the pass to Clarkson. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. 34 points for Ace Bailey.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Hachimura finds MP. No good from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Anderson with the ball, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Kessler passes to Bailey. Over MP. Bailey misses. Los Angeles leading by 15 to the inside. Out to Doncic. A three ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back over to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Jazz trail by 21. Now George, 13 points in the game. Bailey with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Clarkson finds James. Puts up a three. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 21.
All night. He just won't let up.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Kessler a screen on Doncic. And here's George. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Bailey misses. MP outside. The three for Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Clarkson's got his 8th assist here tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Baseline try. That one goes in. George has got 15.
Well, Keontae George, a crafty finisher in that mid-range.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the middle, stolen by Anderson. Pass to Kessler. Back to Anderson. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for MP. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 6 assists and 2 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And the Jazz making a change here. Collier's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Austin Reeves is checked in for Hachimura. Pass to Bailey from deep. They get it back to Anderson. Outside for George. Kessler setting the pick for George. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 23. Over in the corner, Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kessler, a screen on Reeves. Bailey misses. The Lakers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Doncic kicks to MP. It's stolen by Bailey. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Collier, that's good. Collier's got his second basket.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
And here's MP for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And Los Angeles guys shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Sinks the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Collier. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And it's George missing. Down low, here's MP. The rebound by the Jazz. Bailey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Baseline J on the way. The shot by George, no good. And here's Los Angeles. MP passes to Doncic. The 3 from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And the Jazz call time here.
Los Angeles Lakers 120. Utah Jazz 92. Third quarter. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for MP. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Collier. Crosses over. Sensabaugh. What a terrific move that was. Sensabaugh's got 5 points so far. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple seasons now. That ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Doncic passes to LeBron. The rebound by Collier.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Filipowski with it. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. Pass to Collier. Floats one up. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves right side. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. James outside. Off target from outside. Utah shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. The Jazz with another miss.
Rebound.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And LeBron throws it down.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bailey. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Good rebound, Vanderbilt.
Free throw line jump shot. And Hayes kicks to Vanderbilt. Offline with his three. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Lakers right now, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 1. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And the shot goes in.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Collier to the left wing. Now, Filipowski. Aston Niang. No good with the triple. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. James against Markkanen. Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark. Utah's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
James, the pass to Reeves. Nailed
nice
from three-point land.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's James outside for Smart. And the three off target. Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the
Nice
last 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smart passes to Reeves. Fires the 3. It's good from
Nice shot from Reeves.
Reeves has got 8 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Lakers also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's Dalton Connect in for LeBron. Left side, Smart. Pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Back to Markkanen. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Kessler throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Smart misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Markkanen passes to Filipowski. Stolen by Smart. Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Markkanen. Vanderbilt misses. For Utah, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. The Jazz shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Sensabaugh. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Reeves outside for the 3. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. The Jazz on offense. Here's Anderson. Fires from deep. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This is something I'd love to see Kessler continue to do, right? Use that big frame to get the whistle.
That free throw, no good. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And MP subbed in for Smart. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. Clarkson for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Anderson.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
MP passes to Vanderbilt. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And it's good for 2.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
Clarkson for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. George with the ball. Defended by Reeves. George passes to Kessler. Anderson against MP. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
LaRavia finds Clarkson. The three-pointer, no good. Utah shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Wow, Anderson at the rim. Look out below.
Here's Reeves. On the wing, MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. The Lakers working the ball around now. And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bailey. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Connect.
Shooting 1.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Stolen by Clarkson. To the left side wing. To the middle. Outside for Smart. The shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
A three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Anderson outside, just 5 to shoot. There's Bailey. Misses the 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Clarkson for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Outside, George. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.